What's good, fam? This your man Jimmy Conway, beatsforlyricists.com, music production tips. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the SSL 4000E channel strip inside your MPC DAW. All right, so let's begin. All right, so the SSL 4000E is a channel strip that I use. It comprises of filter, input gain, filter, EQ, compressor, and an expander slash gate. All right, so I'm gonna bring it up right now. It looks just like the actual real channel strip. So I'm gonna go over some of the features for you. Up here you have the gain. Right here you have V gain. V gain is the this is an emulation of the real 4000E channel strip. And it has and they modeled actually 72 channels in here. So you could, if I hit all, don't show me this one again. It'll give me channels 24 and 25. Hit it again, 21, 22, and you could find whatever channels you want. Now what they did was they modeled each channel of the SSL 4000 to get you the most realistic sound possible. All right. I think they call it tolerance modeling technology, TMT. All right. So enough of that. You have the input gain. Your V gain is like the it's the same as the noise you would get from a real console with all of the parts and stuff inside of it gathering heat. It's going to cause a little bit of noise. And that's the noise. You can control it. You can take the noise off, or you can turn it up as much as you need. All right. Up here you have a phase. Up here you have a phase reversal. You have a mute switch. The analog basically takes it from an analog mode, which is what we're in now, into a digital mode where both channels are the same, as you can see here. I'm gonna leave it in digital mode. I can move up in channels. I can change the channels anytime. Or I could take it here and I could type it in. Go back to channels 1 and 2. You have your fader. You have your metering right here. You have a 4-band EQ. You have the filter sections up here. You have a compressor and a gate expander. Now you could turn the dynamic section off and on by hitting this button here. So this turns off the whole compressor and expander gate. You could also turn off the EQ. I'm going to leave that on for now. Now this changes the dynamic section where it says E right here to from the 4000E to the 4000G. All right. It just has different characteristics, different sound, you know. And the same thing over here. You can change the the EQ type from the 4000E to the 4000G, which basically gives it a little bit of a smoother sounding low end with the brown knobs. The black knobs are a little bit more of an aggressive sound. So over here you have pre-dynamics, so that makes right now the way the chain goes is like go to your gain, then it goes to the filters and compressors first. I like to have the EQ before my compressor, so I'll put that in. And the dynamic side chain is, let's say if we're using this on a bass, we could have it so that the kick and bass don't crash, which is basically side chaining. All right. So now that all that's done, I have a loop here. It's a drum loop. Oops. All right, let me raise my buffer size. Yeah, I gotta raise that buffer size when I'm doing these videos. All right, let's come back here. Yeah, you can see my thing is acting real slow right now. All right, so right now I have a meter here. It's just a regular meter. It's better than the one that comes with the MPC, so this is the one I use. All right. So I'm gonna play this drum loop. Make sure you're wearing a good pair of headphones or you're listening to a good pair of speakers for this demonstration, please. And thank you. All right, so you're gonna see me go through like the using the input gain, a little bit of harmonic distortion. You're gonna see me use the EQ from the lows, the low mids, the high mids, and the highs. You're gonna see me use the filters, and you're gonna see me use the compressor section and a little bit of the gate. All right. So I'm gonna do a little bit less talking and a little bit more working. All right. And just keep your eyes on the meters and stuff and where my arrow goes. Pardon me as I raise this buffer again. I really need a new computer, y'all. I really need a new computer, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so I'm just touching it up with some EQ right now. All right, that's just to give you a little demonstration of what you can do with the EQ, the filters, the compressor, and the gate. Okay. I also added a little bit of harmonic distortion. Up here you have A, B, C, D. I can take these settings, I can copy them, I can go to B, paste them, and then I could start working on B and do comparisons between A, B, C, and D. All right. I can also reset the whole channel strip just by doing this. Everything goes back to normalized. You have V gain all, that's like the global V gain and global harmonic distortion. You also have a mid and side solo. It doesn't process in mid side, it's just to listen to in mid side. So let's try that out. But can you tell the difference between the original, which is this, and the process signal? All right, all right. So yeah, that's the BX Brainworx SSL 4000E. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button below. Also subscribe to the channel and share the video with a friend. This channel strip is pretty good for the MPC because the MPC software only gives you 4 inserts. And this right here would take up, let's just say, let's say you have use this for gain staging. That'll be like one plugin. EQ would be 2. Filtering could be a separate plugin. That's 3. Compressor would be 4. And expander gate be like 5 and 6. Okay. So that's 6 plugins all wrapped into one plugin. And everything is pretty much streamlined. If you like the way it sounds, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get one yourself. And also, if you need plugins, go to my description below. If you need drum sounds, go to my description below. If it's your first time here, make sure you grab my free drum kit in the description below. If you want to set up a website, check out my description below. It was great to be back. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is your man, Jimmy Conway. BeatsForLyricists.com, music production tips, and I'm out. SSL 4000E by Brainworx. Great plugin. Make sure you go grab it. And everything is going into a new computer. So, yeah, help support the channel. I love y'all. Peace.